What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So voice is hoarse once again. We went to Monday Night Raw, and it was great seats. It actually was a better show than the Rumble, if I'm being totally honest here. But I went to Louis Vuitton earlier today. Had quite the experience. It was me, the Nigerian Giant Omos, and George Atkinson, the Fragrance Apprentice. And yeah, sorry, I'm probably going to be clearing my throat quite a bit because I'm a little raspy and hoarse. A lot of hollering at wrestling events this weekend. And yeah, I ended up buying Pacific Chill. Went over there, sniff it. Well, smell it through the bag. So I had them engrave it, so it has been opened, this particular box. But I figured we'd spray it on skin. I haven't sprayed it on skin yet. We'd spray it and talk about it. This is a release from last year, 2023, that I was very intrigued with from the start. Finally got around to smelling it. Store manager actually recognized this. It was a great experience. Shout outs to Rooston. He was phenomenal. Everybody over there was great. Shout outs to Louis Vuitton in Tampa, Florida. It was a wonderful experience. They even packed us some, additional care packages with samples and such. Like, I got all kinds of goodies in here, but we're gonna untie this and check it out. Stay tuned. Here we go. This is my first Louis Vuitton fragrance purchase. I have limited experience with Louis Vuitton. I've smelled Ombre Nomad, Afternoon Swim, the Mystique, fragrances like that. Oh, I forgot. So, real quick, random gift from the Nigerian Giant. Jordan brought these to me. Some Vuitton fragrances that I haven't sprayed yet. He gave these to me earlier today. He wanted me to add to my collection because he feels like I would like them. So, great guy. If you guys ever get an opportunity to meet the Nigerian Giant Omos, his actual name is Jordan. Wonderful, wonderful guy. But here we have it. Pacific Chill. And it's very much a beautiful, fruity, fresh fragrance. And it's amazing on a test strip. And to the point to where I felt like on skin I'd be happy enough. It was just such a great experience. I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy the damn thing. We were treated so well. It was a great experience, great fragrance conversation. So typically I wouldn't buy off of a test strip, especially something that after tax I paid $344 for. But, I figured why not? If I was ever going to buy it from Louis Vuitton, that was the Louis Vuitton and the right staff for me to buy it from. So, again, shout out to them. They were fantastic. So here we go. Hey, got my. So they can't do 4 characters because I would have done TLTG, but I did my initials RJC. So here we go, the beautiful Pacific Chill bottle. Their magnetic caps. Any of you familiar with Louis Vuitton are not surprised in the least bit by that. But we're gonna go up here on the wrist. Big wide spray. So fruity and fresh. Tropical, fruity and fresh, watery and sweet. I've heard things on the internet about people saying it's synthetic. I don't find it's all that synthetic. Apricot, apple, smells like a passion fruit. Like, God knows what's all in here. I've never looked at the notes. If I did, I don't remember looking at the notes in the past, but obviously the bottles always appealed to me. And I've heard some good things for the most part with Scent of the Day posts and things like that. I want to say in the past I've looked at the notes. I don't remember specifically. Maybe that's why apricot comes to mind, but it smells so fruity. It smells like apricot, apple, some citruses, I'm sure. It's actually minty, a little green. So maybe they have a mint leaf or something like that. And like a passion fruit. Like apricot and passion fruit, or dragon fruit, probably passion fruit, something like that. Could even be lychee. It's got that sweetness, that particular distinctive tropical fruity sweetness. It could be lychee, could be passion fruit. There's a lot going on here. But damn, this is a beautiful fragrance. Perfectly unisex. Spring, summer, hot day, casual. Clear as day, that's the route for this one. I don't even know the concentration. It's an eau de parfum. For those of you worried about the batch, it is 3K01, which I could care less, but some of you watching might. My first Louis Vuitton fragrance purchase. So I know it's not easy to find them discounted online, so it's like I'm going to end up having to buy it from Louis Vuitton anyway. This is the right Louis Vuitton. There's even a touch of spice. It doesn't come across all that peppery, but it does have a nice little spicy, zesty tone in the backdrop, but it's very watery, fruity sweet, fruity fresh. I get a little bit of a minty green feel. I don't really get any woody nuances or heavy florals or anything. There's probably some florals in here though, because this smells like quite the concoction. So let's pull up these notes. I have my laptop right here. Obviously I'm recording on the phone. Let's see what we're working with. And I'll put it on the screen for you guys. Pacific Chill. 2023 Louis Vuitton. 7.9 out of 10 with 590 ratings, according to Parfumo. So they seem to like it. Manicords, fruity, fresh, citrus, sweet, and green. I agree with all that. Apricot, citron, orange, and peppermint. So the apricot and the peppermint totally makes sense. And Brett seed, typically on the musky side. Basil, there's some green and spice. Date and fig, really. See, you hear my voice? It's dropping off. I'm doing a lot of hollering and singing themes and chanting CM Punk and singing Cody's theme and Jey Uso's theme, all that stuff. Lemon, May Rose, black currant, carrot seed, coriander seed, so there's more spice there. Carrot seeds typically a little on the herbal side. It gives a little bit of this like earthy, kind of almost green-like vegetal feel, if you will. It's more of a vegetal type of smell. Maybe giving it some depth. I could not have told you date and fig were in here. They don't jump out at me. Apricot, citruses, peppermint, that spicy green kind of tone, pepperiness. I was thinking it's basil. Okay, that makes sense. Is it going to develop and change a whole lot? It didn't change a lot on the test strip. And I kept sniffing on that one for a good 20 minutes or so on and off. So 20 minutes on a tester is like, 3 hours or so on skin pretty much, because it dries down and transitions so quickly. I could see where people are coming from. It is a little synthetic, but I think that's more because of it having so much going on in the scent profile. I think that's why it comes across that way. It's a little sharp. There's a sharpness to it. Maybe not the most photorealistic of fruity tones here. Man, that is good. That is so good. This kind of reminds me of fragrances like Mango Thai Lime from Joe Love, Joe Malone's subsidiary brand. That's obviously mango, lime, and a peppery tone. Beautiful. Beautiful fragrance. This falls into a similar family of like that. This has more going on, but kind of similar tones and profile. I would wear them in the exact same seasons, the exact same situations, the exact same apparel. This is just a beautiful fragrance. Obviously, it is a sample first scenario. You pay in retail. This is $320, I believe, before taxes. Paid $344 even. Not cheap. This is officially the most expensive individual bottle I've ever single-handedly purchased. Yes, I have more expensive fragrances, but those were sent to me at some given point. Like certain Roger Parfums fragrances I have that are crazy expensive. I did not pay for those, which I'm very clear and open with you guys about. But, yep, I figured why not. This was to, the fragrance that kind of commemorates the weekend for me with the trip to the Royal Rumble in St. Petersburg, Florida, Undertaker's One Dead Man show in Clearwater, Florida, and then Monday Night Raw in Tampa, Florida. It was a trifecta of wrestling events for the Rumble weekend. It was fantastic, and to cap it off, we hit the mall and did some fragrance sniffing, sampling, and shopping with the Nigerian giant Omos. We had some fun filming random content. George was being creative and funny. We had a lot of fun with it. It was a phenomenal trip today. It was literally today at the recording. This was early today. It is it's 1:03. It's 1:03 Eastern as I record this, and I'm still going to have to edit and upload. This is going to be very minimal, very quick, because I wanted to talk to you guys about this one, because this is an exciting purchase for me, because I didn't spend a lot of time with it, and I bought it off of a test strip because of the experience provided, and I really liked it. It seemed pretty linear and straightforward on the test strip. I figured it'd be similar on the skin. and it was such an expensive purchase at the same time that it just made sense to commemorate everything going on, all of the happenings. And now anytime I look at this bottle of spray, this fragrance, I'm going to think about this weekend, all of the events that came with it, hanging with Jordan Omas, George the fragrance apprentice, his girlfriend Megan. They flew here from Scotland. It was phenomenal. So this was more of a memento for the weekend, if you will. But come summertime, this is hitting the rotation, because this is my kind of jam, a tropical, fruity, fresh fragrance. I live 3 minutes from feet in the sand. This is going to be my jam this summer. This, and I'd really like to get Aqua Celestia Cologne Forte. We sampled a ton of fragrances today. Finally got my nose on that. I'm going to get that as well. This could be like my two main niche fragrances in my summer rotation for 2024. Pacific Chill from Louis Vuitton. So a little bit of a story time for the weekend, if you will, and kind of a revisit first impression, if you will, because my first impression was on Test Strip earlier today. This was genuinely the first time I've looked at the full note breakdown that I can recall, and kind of get it on skin and see what it's like on my skin. This is beautiful. I love it. I would do it. I would make the same purchase in this situation over and over and over again. I think it was a right move for me. They offered the engraving. I said, why not? They could do initials up to 3 letters or the date. So I wish they could have did 4 letters, because I definitely would have did TLTG. But it is what it is. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have tried this, and what do you think about it? Are you fans? Are you not fans? I'm sure I'm going to see a mixture of people that think it's way overpriced. I would never buy that. Oh, it's too synthetic. It's too this. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, wham, cry. Just don't buy it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I'm going to see all that stuff. And then I'm going to see the other side of the coin of people that absolutely love it. Great buy. Oh, you're going to love that out in the sun. All these different things. So it's going to be a smorgasbord of comments, I would like to think. And maybe because I'm saying it, it won't be. And you guys will change it up just to spite me. Who knows? But I'm here for it all. I appreciate you guys for watching. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Pacific Chill from Louis Vuitton and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. It's pretty damn expensive. Keep that in mind. Have a good one, guys.